Hello lightworkers and empaths. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to handle negative people or the people who are trying to put you down in your spiritual journey, in your life purpose journey. So if you're a lightworker, if you're an empath, if you have people around you, it could be your friends, it could be your colleagues, or it could be your family who are maybe judging you or who are probably trying to pull you down from what you really want to do, and you constantly face challenges as you try to move forward on your life purpose journey. Whenever you try to act on what your heart wants, you get pulled down by them, right? So if you constantly feel triggered by these people that are around you, and it constantly gives you a whole lot of struggle, then in this video I'm going to share with you how you can navigate through your spiritual journey around people, if you have people around you who are trying to pull you down, right? So if this is a relevant topic in your spiritual journey at the moment, give this video a like and subscribe and click the bell notification on my channel so that you receive a new a notification whenever I release a new video, right? So negative people can really pull us down. I also have experiences along with it, but not much. But many members in my Facebook group keep talking about having to deal with negative people, mostly friends and families, right? People who are around us for a long period of time, people whom we kind of like share our thoughts and our values and what we think is important, and then we get triggered by them whenever they judge us or whenever they trigger us, and it can be very, very demotivating. So if you're trying to act on something you want, something that is inspiring you, to act on your life purpose journey, and being around these people, these negative people, whoever they are for you, can be a struggle in itself because they are constantly triggering you and pulling your energy down, right? Now, what I have noticed from my experience, I have always kept my own circle of friends very, very limited and low. That is, usually I have always been an introverted kind of a person, a very private kind of a person. I would not ever let people come in my inner circle who are not in harmony with what I really am. So if you have noticed that whenever you try to let your authentic self out, there are certain people who are not in harmony with that, right? And there is a clash, there is an immediate clash, and you can feel it, that you cannot really open your wings and shine your light in its fullest around certain kind of people, because they will not kind of like appreciate that, because they are not the kind of person who resonate with that kind of a thing. But you probably still have to deal with them because they are still within your circle, right? Now for me, I always prioritized over this from a very young age, actually. That's why I do not have this particular challenge as much, but still some of it still comes, which I'm going to share with you. That is, it's not always coming from external people, circumstances, but sometimes these triggers can come from anywhere, even if they are not in your friend circle or in a social circle or something. Triggers can come from anywhere, which is the main cause of this topic. That is, these negative people are triggering you. These negative people are kind of pulling you down, bringing your energy down. So the problem is not the people. The problem is that your energy is being pulled down. The problem is that your inner state of harmony is getting affected by certain external stimulus, right? Which is at this point of time feels like other people, right? So one of the most important things I have found in the spiritual journey, in life also, is to allow people in your immediate circle, in your inner circle, and having a filtering mechanism and having a sort of what you call a boundary, right? So you do not just allow anybody to come inside your boundary. There should be some filtering mechanism, as in, like, when I started to evolve to a certain stage of consciousness after my dark night of the soul ended in mid 2020, I started noticing that I am really drawn towards the spiritual stuff more than I have ever been, and I wanted to choose this path as a life coach and, talk about the things that are coming to me. I realized that a purge sort of is happening. That is, a lot of people that I was friends with, they were in my friend circle in real life, from college, from university, from childhood friends to Facebook friends. A lot of people suddenly felt their energy is not in harmony with where I am right now, as if a lot of people has become irrelevant in this journey. And there was this desire, a pull kind of was coming to me, which was making me feel that I need to let go of these people. Not let go as in, I have to cut this relationship or something like that, but stay away from interaction with a whole lot of people that I was previously interacting with. It's because as if like I have evolved to a certain stage of consciousness, and just interacting with them, even if they are not negative people, most of them were not negative people, they were just normal people, but just interacting with them has no purpose anymore. As in, my purpose became to kind of to help other light workers to move to higher stages of consciousness, and I want, and as if my entire energy is kind of like going towards that, and interaction on a lower dimensional context, on a lower frequency context, which a lot of people are probably doing, suddenly felt absolutely useless to me, as if like I'm not so at all interested in talking about that same stuff, that same way of life, the same old paradigm and the same stuff, because I had an extended vision. I had a kind of an awakened vision, a deeper vision to life, which they did not have, right? So all of those people kind of like became irrelevant in the journey. Very much it is like the analogy of a school, right? Like when you're in a school, you have standards, like the classes, like 5th standard, 6th standard, and you get promoted and you go to 7th standard. So suppose you get promoted, okay, and a lot of your friends did not get promoted, they did not pass the examination, okay. What happens then? Okay, you get to move to a different standard, and that different standard, there will be a whole lot of new friends, okay. And those new, if you feel that that I have to keep friends with the other people, what will happen is you will not be able to move to that higher stage of consciousness. It's because the high stage of consciousness is the next standard, where there will be other people who are already in that place. So that is kind of like what is happening, because a lot of light workers from this world are moving into the higher stages of consciousness, and a lot of other people who are not, that is why there is this split kind of happening, where just interacting with other people kind of pulls our energy down, makes us feel negative, trigger us, right? So it actually has nothing to do with the other people, the negative people whom you think they are negative, and anything. It has actually not much to do with other people. What it has to do with is us recognizing that we have moved to a higher stage of consciousness, and it's time that we try keep our energies and our state of being balanced and connect with our inner guidance system, which is what I teach, connect with our inner guidance system so we know that whom to interact with and whom not to interact with, whom to connect with, whom not to connect with, whom to share our energy with, whom not to share our energy with, right? It's like that. And these things become very, very important. So what I have to give to you is two things. Number one is boundaries, right? It's very important right now that as you're moving to through the spiritual awakening journey, it's very important that you start creating boundaries. What do I mean by boundaries? What I mean is boundaries means you have to connect with your inner guidance, which I'm going to tell you how, and find out that which kind of people pulls you, which kind of energy pulls you, which kind of energy inspires you that you want to move towards, and which are the things that you don't resonate with, which kind of people you don't resonate with, which kind of talks you do not resonate with, which kind of ideas you do not resonate with, right? If you just have this clarity, you will know that whom to keep out of your boundary, keep out of your circle and not interact with, and whom to bring in your circle. You will be making a whole lot of changes in your life based on just this. A whole lot of people from your past will be going away. They will be removed, and a whole lot of new people will be coming in. And this is happening for me and so many people. Really, it might be a little daunting at first when you are getting a hang of this, purging and embracing the new, but letting go of the old and embracing the new is the way to move to higher stages of consciousness, to move through your spiritual journey. And it's going to be the way, and it has been the way, because you are an eternally evolving soul. You are not a static soul who is meant to, be the same. You are an eternally evolving soul, and that is why you are constantly evolving by letting go of the old and embracing the new. As you are evolving to your new version, to your higher version, all aspects of your life is going to be upgraded, including the people, right? Many of the people will come with us. Some of you will come with us. You will still remain. You will notice that some of the older people older as in like the people you knew, you are still in harmony with. You are still in harmony with them. Maybe they are not directly, doing the same things as you're doing, but probably your energies are not in mismatch or in discord, right? What you will notice is these people can come with you in your journey, and they will still remain in your life. But there are a lot of people who will go out. So my suggestion is this, that is, if you are constantly facing triggers, and disharmony coming from people, negative people, and it's happening to you, your energy is being pulled down whenever you're interacting with a certain kind of people, I would like you that you start creating boundaries, because it is going to be about lesser and lesser interaction with people whom you don't resonate with. They're going to be going out of your life and moving towards people whom you resonate with. Really. Boundaries is so important, because when you create them, you will be able to maintain your energy, your state of harmony, and increase your state of harmony, which is all the spiritual journey is about, moving to higher and higher stages of harmony, higher and higher stages of joy, higher and higher stages of bliss. Really. So that is what I wanted to give with you. Now in this journey, the entire spiritual journey, a whole lot of challenges come, like the triggers, the ascension symptoms, the health challenges, the emotional overwhelm, anxiety, dark night of the soul. You have a inner guidance system, an inner guidance system built in within you. It has always been within you, which is giving you signals constantly, 24/7, so that you can stay in alignment, so that you can stay in harmony within yourself. In any situation that you're facing, in any challenges that you're facing, your inner guidance is there constantly telling you how to navigate through the situation, how to navigate through your spiritual awakening journey, through your spiritual journey, so that you evolve to your higher version in the smoothest way, with the least amount of discomfort, struggle, and suffering. Right? This inner guidance system is what I teach, so that you can connect, because once you connect with your inner guidance system, you will be able to navigate through your spiritual journey with ease and harmony, with the least amount of struggle. Because you are a unique being. Your spiritual journey will be a unique one, is a unique one. And your inner guidance system knows exactly what your life path is, what your life purpose journey is. Once you can tap in with your inner guidance system, you will be able to tap in with your life path, with your life purpose journey, and you will be able to, your life path is your fastest, your personal highway, which I call it, your personal highway. Once you can tap in to your life path, you will be able to move forward with your spiritual journey with great speed, in an accelerated speed, with harmony and ease, with a lot of the unnecessary struggle and suffering that comes eradicated. Okay? So if you want to know about how this inner guidance system works, this is what I teach. I connect light workers with their inner guidance system so that they can navigate through their spiritual awakening journey with ease and harmony, without the struggle and suffering, with the least amount of struggle and suffering. So if you want to know more about it, how it works, I have created a 7-day resonance game. It's a free course for light workers, completely free video course, where I teach you how to connect with your inner guidance system. Within 7 days, you will be connected with your inner guidance system, and you will be connected with your life path, right? So if you want to play this 7-day resonance game, it's a 7-day experiment, completely free for light workers. All you have to do is join my Facebook group. The link is in the description of this video. Once you join my group, the group is for light workers only. In the very first announcement post, you'll get access to the 7-day resonance game, right? So if this video and what I've shared with you has connected with your journey, please leave it in the comments. Like, what are the things that you connected with? What are the challenges that you are facing in your spiritual journey? And if this video has helped, subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste. Bye bye. Have a great day.